Hi, welcome to my video on the review of imaginary numbers. And again, each review is treated as a quiz, and this one is out of 13, and this is the first page of one of two. We have one more page to do with some questions on it, and when you're finished, total up the page, put it over 13, convert it to a decimal, and then change it to a percent. Here we go. Simplify each as BI, as imaginary number. Number one, don't forget to, before I start, pause the video and work these out, and then press play to see if you're right. The square root of -1 is an I. Give yourself a mark if you have an I. Square root of -25 is, square root of 25 is 5. The square root of -1 is an I. Give yourself a mark. Square root of 49 negative is 7, and it's an I because it's a negative number. Square root of 50 is 25 times 2 times -1, so it's a 5, and an I because it's -1, and the square root of 2. Give yourself a mark if you're right. Square root of -18 is the square root of 9 times 2 times -1, so the square root of 9 is 3, square root of -1 is an I, and root 2. Notice I put the I in front of the root. Square root of -4 over 81 is 2 over 9, and an I. And give yourself a mark if you have it right. Now the powers of I, the other second video in this unit. Square root, I squared is -1. Give yourself a mark. I cubed is -I. I to the 4th is 1. I to the 9 is, take the 9, divide by 4, and you'll get a 2 with a remainder of 1. And I to the 1, the answer is I. I to the 40, 40 divided by 2, 4 is 10, the remainder of 0. I to the 0 is 1. If you have 1, give yourself a mark. 62 divided by 4 is 15, with a remainder of 2. So I squared is -1. Give yourself a mark. 91 divided by 4 is 22, with a remainder of 3. I cubed is -I. Give yourself a mark. Total up the page out of 13, and hopefully you did well. And go back to the first page and put it over 13, convert it to a decimal, convert it to a percent, and see what percentage you have. How well do you know imaginary numbers? And if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. And that's the content that's on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Bye-bye.